the profound danger that you deal with when you're running a classical theater company is that the actors or the audiences or the directors will forget that the people that wrote these plays at one time walked the earth and were sometimes very human indeed. So they can become these relics that come to us in a kind of an abstract way. You know, they're on the shelf, or we did this play 7 years ago and it's time to do it again. It's extremely important to have playwrights around.
My name is Michel Marc Bouchard.
My name is Kenneth T. Williams.
Hi, I'm Hiro Kanagawa.
My name is Linda Gaboriau.
My name is Donna-Michelle St. Bernard, and I'm here for the Playwrights Retreat at Stratford.
I think every residency is an opportunity for any writer to have times, and as you know, time is the luxury of the artist.
But you know, here I get a chance to just do nothing but have the conversations in my head, and so I'm always thinking about the play no matter what. It's always stewing inside of me, and then suddenly this massive outburst of words just comes out and is put on a page. So that's my process normally as it is, but right now this retreat gives me the chance to do that just all day long for 3 weeks.
Not just the time, but the space. You know, being able to get out of your normal routine, you know, and not have it, you know, because even if you had all the time in the world at home, right, your normal routine, I think, imposes upon you.
Any retreat is always a precious opportunity to really concentrate on the work at hand. No distractions, no other responsibilities.
Probably the biggest thing, the thing that everyone will tell you, is time and space. To be not in Toronto. This is a whole different speed of existing, and to be able to think and to focus, and for someone to tell you for a short time, that is your job.
I'm a morning writer, so I start before breakfast. I start writing already. I just jump off the bed and I start writing. It's like, you know, a connection, I don't know, with meditation. I'm still in my, I don't know, comfort. I'm still in without any noise from the exterior.
A typical day for Kenneth T. Williams, the playwright, usually starts around 10 o'clock when I wake up. But I'm not someone who writes 1,000 words a day or something like that. I'm not that kind of disciplined, but my brain is always working on the play.
I don't have a lot of free time at home. I kind of got here, hit the ground running, and I just kind of hole up in my apartment and write.
My day here is very similar to my day at home, except relaxed.
I would get up in the morning and take a long walk for coffee. Not something I have time for at home. And then and walk slowly back, stop at the bookstore, try to find something inspiring, and then sit down and try to spend 4 hours thinking about only one thing, which is the greatest challenge for me, to think about only one thing for a long period of time. And then just cranking it out, spilling out some words, not caring if they make sense the first time you spill them out, and then having them printed and smugly bringing them to dinner.
The dinners that we have with the other playwrights and also the people who are administering the program for us are also wonderful, because we get to sit around and, you know, sort of have these great conversations that have no structure, and we're just talking about what's on our minds, and it's just good to chat with other people and see where they're at, what they're doing, how they're working, what their process is, because, you know, you have some people who are those, you know, got to write 1,000 words or whatever, and they're in there and they're to the grind, and they need a break. They need to come down and eat and nourish themselves, but also nourish themselves with us.
Because we have been so focused and concentrated with our only real partner all day, the computer, so that makes just a nice social break.
You're at like the world's greatest dinner party with 8 professional storytellers, hearing everything about everything. You know, It's fantastic.
You get to, find out, I'm a little like this person sometimes, and then I'm a little more like this other person, and you make friends. Because you need friends in this business. You just need other people who know who you are and get you.
Because it's such a wide, long country, right? And there's so little opportunity for someone like me who's from Vancouver, to meet someone like Catherine Banks from the Maritimes, or Michel Marc Bouchard from Quebec, right? It's that aspect of it, it has been so rewarding.
Canada definitely needs more retreats for writers. We need to support writers because especially in theater, we're the ones who get things going. We're the ones who start the scripts. We're the ones who have the ideas, without which, we'd still be doing dead Americans or dead British writers. We got to do more dead Canadian writers, but we haven't died out yet. And we need to get that body of work, a richness of work that comes from a lot of people writing and being impelled to write.
There should be more, absolutely. Simply to buy time for artists, to have that luxury of concentrated work time, where if you've been chosen to be part of the residency, it's very rewarding and reinforcing to know that people feel that the project you're working on is worthy. So to have the luxury of being set up to just focus on that is a wonderful opportunity, and there certainly couldn't be too many of those.
Always we need room for creation. Always we need some kind of, I don't know, roof for encounter, for all those kind of exchange between all the artists in every discipline of art.
And that it is a tremendously valuable experience and opportunity for us. And I think that, I'm hoping that the work will, bear that out, that we will start to see, work emerge from this retreat and others like it.
It's just essential, I think, for each generation to have the faith that there is an audience or a readership for their work, because we need to know what every generation witnesses about the world around them.
What defines your nation inevitably are the artists. How we learn about each other is through the stories we tell. You learn about the history of how people were feeling about their own culture. You can get history taught to you, but you don't know about what it was like to be a Brit after the Second World War unless you read plays, unless you read the books, unless you hear the stories. They're not going to learn that any other way. And Canadians are going to have to learn about themselves. And it comes from the stories we tell.